Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Found in Yeshua. In this video and subsequent ones, I will be talking about the excerpts from one of the books by C.S Lewis called Mere Christianity. The idea is to provide some details from the book to ponder upon as mere human beings. I found the book very interesting, and so I thought it would be a great idea to put these lines from one of the well-known writers from history. Okay, let's get started with first chapter. There were two odd things about the human race. First, they were haunted by the idea of a sort of behavior they ought to practice, what you might call fair play, or decency, or morality, or the law of nature. Second, that they did not in fact do so. Now some of you may wonder why I called this odd. It may seem to you the most natural thing in the world. In particular, you may have thought I was rather hard on the human race. After all, you may say, what I call breaking the law of right and wrong, or of nature, only means that people are not perfect. And why on earth should I expect them to be? Okay, friends, so I do believe that we are flawed, but we have been given the way to repentance. We can agree that repentance is what pleases the heart of God, even in the Old Testament. We know how people of Nineveh calmed the wrath of God by repenting after hearing the warning of Jonah. So the crux of the matter is that though we may fail over and over our way of Christ, repentance and confession will ultimately draw us closer to His heart. Okay, moving on to the next excerpt. You may say that a stone is the wrong shape if you want to use it for the rockery, or that a tree is a bad tree because it does not give you as much shade as you expected. But all you mean is that a stone or a tree does not happen to be convenient for some purpose of yours. Friends, this might be true in certain situations, but not always. It depends on the context. We are not judging the rock or tree, but the need that we have with the object. As long as we are talking about objects and not people, C.S. Lewis continues to write that it is the behavior of the person, rather than convenience, that prompts a certain reaction from us. He explains this by giving an example of a person who takes a corner seat in a bus because he got there first, versus a man who slipped in there while my back was turned and removed my bag to sit there. The latter would attract more condemnation from me than the first. Therefore, friends, we can safely conclude that decent behavior is a moral obligation expected of an individual to play fair so that the entire society benefits from it. The sole purpose of the Ten Commandments was to guide humanity into righteousness, to enable peace that would result in collective prosperity and happiness. Okay, friends, thank you for listening. Do like, share, and subscribe if you have liked my content. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.